Hi guys, my name is Nosipiwo NTF Ndweni, and in South Africa it is second day of lockdown, and I'm sure we sort of don't know what to do with ourselves because we maybe anticipated that there might be a lockdown, but we didn't really think that it was going to be actually going on. So it's day 2 now, and we're probably trying to figure out what to do with ourselves or how to keep ourselves afloat, especially because we may be going through a lot of, unpleasant emotions at the moment, of which fear, doubt, sadness, anger, are some of them. So I just decided to record a video just to give tips of things that we can actually do for the next 21 days to ensure that at least we remain, inspired, and also we don't feel as sad or as angry or as frustrated as we would be if we're not having anything planned. Okay, so the first thing that I'm doing, that I've done from yesterday to make sure that at least I manage these unpleasant emotions, I've started, in fact, I have been reading an inspirational book. So you can read inspirational books or listen to motivational talks. And that if you are reading inspirational books, you are more likely to be motivated, to keep motivated. Just books that tell you that you are able to, overcome the circumstances that we are actually currently facing in South Africa or in most countries at the moment. So the books that I've been reading this book. This is the 5 a.m. Club, and it's a very good book that I have read, and with many other people that I know. So if you wake up in the morning and you read this book, you're more likely to find nice quotes from this book that actually are likely to improve your mood and actually give you hope for the for the future. So one of the quotes, for an example, here says, world class begins where your comfort zone ends is a rule the successful, the influential, and the happiest always remember. So you get a lot of those quotes. And then another book that I've been reading is this one, that is The Magic. So this one has been helping me in terms of keeping gratitude and remembering that yes, it's not all bad. There is a lot of things that I can actually be grateful for. So it has got activities that I've been doing that actually help me, to sort of keep myself motivated right through the day, instead of being all negative and all looking at the bad things that are happening. So that is number one, inspirational books and motivational talks. And then secondly, listen to inspirational music. That is the music that actually lifts your mood. There's a whole psychology behind the music, that if you listen to good music, you are more likely to sort of produce happy hormones in the brain, and so you are more likely to keep your mood not so down. So it's there to actually help in terms of lifting up your mood. So that is to keep you happy. The third thing that you can do is exercise. Guys, I've been exercising. I have home equipment that I bought that I was not using because I had a gym membership. But now, because I have to be at home, I have to do my exercise at home. So I have that gym equipment that I'm using. I've got the step, I've got the weights, I've got the rubber band, I've got the punching bag. I have a couple of them that I'm using, skipping rope as well. But with the exercise, you don't necessarily need equipment. You can exercise with anything. The sun is actually too much now, but anyway. So exercise, home workouts are very good. You can also check out some videos on YouTube on home workouts. You can check videos on Pilates, on yoga, just to make sure that you keep motivated and you keep afloat. And you can also help, it can also help for you to achieve, those body goals that you've been dreaming about. And then another thing, that is the fourth thing, is eat well and drink water. So guys, if you eat well, you are more likely to maintain, your body weight. And because at the end of the day, you don't want to be stressed because you find out that you have, increased your dress size, or your body has changed, no, not for the better but for the worst. So eating well at this point in time is actually, good. There's also, a whole lot of things that you can, eat that are going to ensure that you keep well. You boost your immune system as well, so that you sort of give your body a fighting chance and minimizing the chances of you actually, being exposed to the virus. And drinking lots and lots of water. We know what water does to your system. It sort of cleanses your system, and there's a lot of benefits when it comes to drinking water. But obviously, water goes hand in hand with eating well, and then also what you have to do is to sleep well. Guys, there's something about the sleep that it actually ensures that you are well rested, that is, your body is well rested. Secondly, it helps you in terms of eliminating some of the stress, because if you are battling now at the moment because of what is happening out there, you need something that sort of helps you to be, relaxed, and, sort of rest your brain as well while you're sleeping, so that when you wake up, you feel, rejuvenated, and you feel, good about yourself. And I'm sure you have noticed that if you don't sleep well, then you are likely to be tired for the entire day. And tiredness, in the body, that is physical tiredness, comes with a lot of, also emotional disadvantages as well. So sleeping well, it actually helps in terms of, improving your stress levels. And another thing that we can do, that is number 6, is to make sure that we use this time, guys, to bond with our family. For myself and my family, what we've done, we have like activities that we do. We play games together with my kids. We, other than the meetings, the Herbalife meetings that we're attending online, we sort of, spend time reading together, playing games together. We are baking together. We've got nice recipes that we are trying out at this time. So just to keep, those bonding sessions. Some families, they actually pray together. They do a lot of activities together. So you can also do that and use it as a bonding time instead of complaining about the things that we can't really change at the moment. So, and also what you can do to sort of keep yourself, less stressed around this time is avoiding chain messages. Guys, there's a lot of chain messages that are circulating around, messages that are, talking about, the fatality of the virus. Of course, we need to know, but let's just make sure that we stick to the official messages, because those chain messages, some of them are actually likely to make us do things that are detrimental to our health. For an example, things that you can drink, concoctions that you can mix together to ensure that the virus dies, before it goes to your lungs and all of that. So you just need to be careful, because if we avoid those chain messages, it means now we are likely to stick to the facts as per the Department of Health and the other professionals that are actually helping in terms of, this virus situation that we are finding ourselves in. So there's a lot of other things that I'm sure you have found to be helpful around this time. Some people also are doing what is called mindfulness exercises. So you can download videos as well on what you can do. There's mindfulness exercises that you can practice at home. There is a lot of also mindful music that sort of relaxes your mind, that sort of also helps you in terms of acknowledging some of the feelings that you are experiencing, and to be able to sit with those feelings and acknowledge that they are there, so that you don't push them back. But there's a whole psychology also behind that. Guys, and you can also make sure that you watch comedy, if you like comedy, of course, because if you don't like comedy, then it's not going to help. So for me, I watch a rom-com and all of those things, and those are the things that actually help me to sort of stay less stressed under the circumstances. So I think that's the end of it. And guys, thank you very much for your time. and I hope that you have learned a thing or two, and I intend to record more videos for the next 20 days or 19 days, just to sort of suggest things that we can do to sort of make sure that we go by, and hopefully things are going to clear out before we even reach that 21 days. And if not, we still have to find ways to sort of keep ourselves busy and productive and happy. So yeah, so you know what to do. You can just like the video, you can subscribe, and you can also share the video with your friends and family, so that at least we sort of keep each other afloat around this time. And I think that's it. Bye.